Be it the comic books, the anime, or even the live-action adaptation, villains are always demonized. I would disagree even if the villains are themselves demons. As we already know, the Netflix original series Yu Yu Hakusho was recently released, and this show is essentially a civil war between the human and the demon world. This means we have a ton of demons, or yokai as they're called in Japanese, to deal with. These aren't merely demonic villains we're talking about, they are key players that shape the storyline. Some of these yokai are also the essential stepping stones for the hero's character to grow and evolve. Let's explore every single demon that came across our screens in this new series. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us it means a lot. Thank you, and let's begin. Roundworm. These are a species of yokai. They closely resemble the insect dragonfly. Roundworm yokai may surely look small in size, but they are one of the most deadly ones out there. These tiny critters can infiltrate the human world even through the tiniest of wormholes. Roundworms have a population of billions and are capable of wreaking true havoc on Earth. These creatures are the parasites of the yokai world, and they are pretty much useless without a host. However, it is quite simple for roundworms to find one. They usually fly around in areas with high human populations. Their size and speed make them almost impossible to predict and prevent. Roundworms enter their human host through bodily openings like the mouth, nose, or even ears. Once inside, the roundworm takes complete control of its host as it connects directly to the host's cerebral and nervous systems. This trick allows them to use the human body like an exoskeleton suit and launch deadly attacks on pretty much anyone in their way. Furthermore, this demon insect even uses its host to evolve in a complete humanoid yokai with limbs transformed into bony blades and a disfigured face. This is precisely what happened with Kirino, the naive school kid. If it weren't for Yusuke, Kirino would have turned into an evil yokai with completely no sense of right or wrong. These roundworms are clearly small wonders of the demon world and will play a larger part in the coming times. Gouki. Gouki was a red Hulk kind of looking beast. He was a Kyokunki, which means a soul-sucking demon. Well, sounds like he isn't to be taken lightly. Gouki's appearance is enough to instill fear in the hearts of his opponents. He is a 9-foot-tall and brawny beast. Gouki has a very Frankenstein vibe about his appearance. In his demon form, Gouki undergoes massive changes like his skin becoming blood red, his hair growing longer. He now has teeth like a saber-toothed predator and large horns on his forehead. In simple words, he looks like the devil and the Hulk had a child. During this transformation, Gouki wears only torn shorts, replacing the jeans with its human form. He is a heartless criminal with no ethical values. He once sucked the souls of little children on the playground just for fun. Despite his insane brute force, Gouki has little to no level of intelligence. Gouki was seen teaming up with Kurama and Hiei. This was Yusuke's initial case as a spirit detective. Together, they steal the 3 artifacts of darkness, and Gouki specifically takes the Orb of Bast. Apart from being strong, Gouki has nearly indestructible skin that makes him immune to harm or damage. This posed a big challenge for Yusuke Urameshi at the beginning of his spirit detective career. Kurama. Kurama the Fox is surely a yokai, but he's one of the good guys. He is, in fact, one of the main characters of the Yu Yu Hakusho franchise. Kurama is also known as Yoko, which directly translates to Fox Demon. Shuichi is the real name of the human host for the silver-haired fox demon Kurama. After being wounded, Kurama placed his spirit into the newborn baby Shuichi. The franchise explores Kurama's journey to accept his human side and balance the 2 personalities. He can switch between his original demon form and human body almost at will. When he transforms into his demon form, Kurama has light-colored eyes, prominent fox-like ears, and a long white tail. He wears a white yukata with no sleeves and martial arts pants. Kurama is the most calculative and tactical member of the main characters in the series. He can keep his emotions aside to deal with a real situation. He can quickly spot patterns and connect the dots left by his opponents. During battles, he likes to make strategies by understanding his opponents instead of mindlessly using force. Kurama uses his razor-sharp senses and fast reflexes to respond to an attack. Even though Kurama is cunning, he cares deeply for friends and family, which motivates his fighting spirit. This further makes him a dependable teammate. Kurama possesses a special ability like no other. He can control the growth of plants using his demonic energy. He can turn parts of plants like seeds or flowers into weapons or even living plants. The living plants are either deadly demon world plants or normal plants altered by Kurama's demon energy. Hiei. Hiei is the master of the evil eye and another one of the main characters. He is also one of the good demons who side with Yusuke. Although he has a short stature, Hiei has a lean, muscular body. He wears a headband hiding his Jagan eye, which is a purple iris eye on his forehead. His eyes are crimson. In the beginning, he wrapped his right arm in bandages to control the Dragon of the Darkness flame. However, after mastering it, he takes it off occasionally during big fights. Hiei is sometimes referred to as Emiko, which means cursed child. He is a male fire demon who was born to an all-female race of Ice Maiden Kurime. His birth was a result of his mother's interaction with a male fire demon outside their secluded community. Due to the fear that he would bring curse to the community, Hiei was cast out as an infant and thrown over the mountain where he was born. Hiei is kind of a loner. He maintains distance from others, he has a negative view of the world, and often makes fun of humans and their emotions. He sometimes argues with and teases his teammates, especially Kuwabara, because they have different personalities. However, deep inside, he holds respect for his teammates. He feels a connection to demons but also prefers humans sometimes. Hiei completely dislikes weaker demons, especially those who lack respect. Hiei is said to be the fastest yokai in this universe. He can swing his sword 16 times in a single second, finishing his opponent almost instantly. Thanks to his Jagan eye, Hiei has a wide range of psychic abilities like telepathy and remote viewing. Yukina. Yukina belongs to an all-female member race called Kurime. They are a race of Ice Maiden yokai. In the live-action series, Yukina can be seen as the sister of Hiei and quite possibly the love interest of Kuwabara. Yukina has a long mint green hair tied in a low ponytail. She is always seen wearing a traditional white kimono. Yukina's mother, Hina, broke their community's rules by having children with a male fire demon. She gave birth to twins Hiei and Yukina. Due to a superstition about a curse, Hiei was taken away to save Yukina. In order to find her brother, Yukina left her community and went on a quest, but she was captured by the corrupt and wealthy human Tarukane. He wanted to become richer by making her shed tears, which transformed into valuable gems. Yeah, that's an Ice Maiden specialty. For years, Tarukane tortured Yukina in ways you can't imagine. He wanted to make her cry and collect the gems. Yukina showed great willpower and managed to avoid shedding tears as long as she could. Although it is yet to be shown in the series, Yukina is a powerful yokai. She can manipulate ice in more ways than you can think of. She can heal not only herself but others too, due to her accelerated healing ability. Younger Toguro. Younger Toguro, simply called Toguro, is one of the major villains in the series. He is the final enemy who gives Yusuke a run for his money. Although it is not specified in the show due to his attitude and raw strength, he seems to be the leader of the Toguro gang. When Toguro summons his demon energy into his muscles, there is a significant increase in size and strength in his physical form. He can easily compete in a bodybuilding tournament and possibly win if he doesn't kill the judges. This transformation enables him to lift extremely heavy objects as heavy as a few tons. Toguro is a tall guy and resembles an ex-Marine officer. He is easily above 6 feet tall with a typical military hairstyle and a pointed chin. He usually wears sharp black sunglasses to hide the true evil in his eyes. Younger Toguro stays calm and composed always. He shows little emotion except for happiness while fighting a worthy opponent. Despite his brawny and tough exterior, he follows a set of principles like avoiding killing anyone unless absolutely needed. Talking about his powers, Toguro has the power to control the release of his maximum strength, ranging from 0% to 100%. With each increase boosts his strength, speed, and durability. This allows him to withstand a direct hit, even from the spirit gun. Elder Toguro. Elder Toguro is the elder brother among the two, as the name suggests. He is the closest ally to his brother and a key member of the Toguro gang. From the franchise's perspective, Elder Toguro is the longest-running villain in the Yu Yu Hakusho universe. Elder Toguro looks untidy and elderly. He resembles Northern European-like features, in contrast to his younger brother's Southern European looks. He has long gray hair and sharp pointy fingernails, almost like claws, and wears a gothic outfit. His skin is extremely pale, like that of a vampire, compared to his larger brother. Elder one is much smaller and is often seen resting on his younger brother's shoulders. This guy is sadistic in his nature and enjoys torturing opponents just for fun. This causes discomfort for his younger brother. Elder one is very arrogant and claims to be the brains, while his brother is the brawn of the gang. He has no ethics or morals to follow in and out of battle. Elder Toguro shows disrespect by mocking Genkai after her death, leading to his demise at the hands of his younger brother. What makes this guy so deadly is his ability to manipulate his body's anatomy and physiology. Toguro can extend his fingers to grab or stab his enemies. He can transform body parts into edged weapons and even turn his entire body into one single weapon. Plus, Toguro can freely move his internal and external organs, making it nearly impossible to land a killer blow on him. Kairen. Kairen is a very powerful demon from the demon world. He belongs to the same species as Elder Toguro. While building a joint martial arts school for human psychics over 50 years ago, Genkai and Toguro faced constant threats from demons. They seek to ruin their team and the dojo. However, after numerous attempts, Toguro and Genkai proved too powerful for most demons. Then one day came Kairen. He succeeded by entering the dojo while they were away and killed all the students. When Toguro arrived, he was also defeated by Kairen and had to witness the slaughter of his students helplessly. Later, it was revealed that Kairen manipulated Toguro, intending to trade his soul in exchange for becoming a yokai. In the recently launched series, Kairen appeared for a brief moment in Toguro's flashbacks. I'm sure the creators are leaving the best for the upcoming seasons in the future. Bui is the heavy-duty yokai that gave Hiei a run for his money. It almost felt like Hiei had met his match until he unleashed his dragon of dark flames. Bui is a kind of samurai demon. He wears dense and heavy armor, not just for battle, but even on a daily basis. However, when he takes off his armor, he appears to be a humanoid figure. Bui is a calm and peaceful demon warrior who rarely shows emotion and never appears angry. Unlike some of his counterparts, such as Karasu or Elder Toguro, Bui does not enjoy torturing his opponents or celebrating their suffering. He follows a strong code of honor of finishing his battles swiftly and without unnecessary pain. Bui never resorts to any dishonest tactics to win. A noteworthy gesture from Bui is removing his armor, which contains his immense energy, considered the highest compliment he can offer. Bui typically uses a massive battle axe roughly as big as his own body. Here's a noteworthy fact about Bui. His heavy-ass armor isn't to protect himself, but rather to prevent excess energy from harming his enemies. It actually limits Bui's powers to not keep others safe. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I would surely enjoy a Bui spin-off in the future. Karasu. Karasu was another strong member of the Toguro team. He was the yokai who not only fought Kurama, but also provoked him to transform into his demon form. Karasu is a tall, slim demon with long, straight, jet black hair. You know, anime style. He wears a wavy black coat resembling flying bat wings and a metallic mask covering the bottom half of his face. The mask has holes for breathing and triangular lenses that limit his demon energy during battles. Karasu remains calm and composed most of the time, even during tough battles. He prefers fighting brave opponents and doesn't like those weaker than him. Karasu has a bizarre POV. He finds happiness in the act of killing those who make him happy. He believes there's a close connection between a murderer and their victim, seeing love as an intentionally cruel relationship where lovers deeply care for each other, but also causes pain. Now, is it just me or does that last part actually sound fun? Explosive Touch is Karasu's main attack. He creates small bombs with his demon energy. These bombs can blow away body parts but are controlled by Karasu and don't cause huge explosions. Karasu admitted that he didn't have to touch opponents to use his explosive power, seeing it as a bonus. The bombs can be suspended in the air and controlled at will, as seen in his fight with Kurama. Marvelous Verdict. While exploring this brand new Netflix series, we've come across some crazy and sophisticated demons. Every single one of them had their own story and powers that have surely captivated you. From evil and unethical demons like the Elder Toguro to heroes like Kurama, they show us a glimpse of reality. A reality where your race doesn't decide your behavior, but your actions do. These yokai aren't just villains in the show, but they're key players in building the show's storyline and developing Yusuke's character. The creators of the show have done an impressive job of bringing these manga characters to life. From casting to VFX, everything is impressive. My personal favorite yokai so far has been Hiei. His disciplined way of working and courage just makes me a total fan. The live-action journey of Yu Yu Hakusho has merely began, and I already can't wait for more. If you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.